Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Muhammad and I will be teaching you C++ programming language. So, the IDE I'm going to be using in this lecture, we're going to be using code blocks. So I have my code blocks and you can download code block from codeblocks.org. So I'm going to create a new project and there are a version for Mac and MongoDB. So if you want to create a new project, you can create a new project, and if you want to create a project that exists in your computer, you can just press this one. But I want to create a new project, so I'm gonna press Control Application. So there are lots of more like AVR project, Arduino project. So these are advanced C++, and we have an empty project here, right here. You can create an empty project, but the one we're using for C++ is Control Application. And then we're going to press go. Then we have two options, C and C++. So as I told you in the previous lecture that C and C++ are totally different languages. So I'm going to press C++. And now here I have to write my path and my title. So lecture 001. So it's going to create the lecture for me. Then I'm going to press this plus option. And then I'm going to double click on main CPP. Okay, now that we have reached here, in this lecture we're going to learn how to use math in C++ editor code blocks. So we have a simple hello world program, so we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we're going to import CMath header file. So we're going to write a hash include, press enter, and then we're going to use CMath, a header file called CMath. So as you can see, we have a header file right down here. I'm sorry, CMath. Yeah, right here. So we have a header file called CMath. So we're gonna use this here. So we're gonna go to CMath, and then I have imported this file for me. Then I'm gonna create two variables, int A and int B. I'm going to store two values into int equals to 100, and then in my B variable I'm going to store the value 200 in it. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to print something. So basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to compare these two values and it's going to tell me which value is the biggest. So this is a really cool program. So I'm going to write the biggest value is, I'm sorry, I forgot the double quotes. And now I'm gonna do these brackets again. I'm gonna write my math function. It's fmax. And then after that I'm gonna write these two. I'm gonna write my variable names, and I can write two values like this. I can write it like this. And if you want to write two values, you're gonna write like this. You cannot do any more than two values. So I'm gonna write A and B. Now when I run it, it's giving me errors because I forgot the semicolon. So these are the really important stuff that we're gonna run in C++. When I run it, the biggest value is 200. Wow. So as you can see, 200 was the biggest value. So same, we can do this, we can print the smallest value, f min. So min stands for minimum. I'm gonna run it. I'm sorry, 1 second. The smallest value is 100. Wow. But if I create a new variable, I'm just gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm gonna give C. If I write C here, look what happens. Too many arguments to function. So you can write only two variables and two values. So if we don't use our variables, we can still do this. We're just gonna write our variables like 45 and then 90, and then if when I run it, it's gonna print the smallest value. So it's gonna print 45 for me. So I'm gonna run the small value of 45. And if I write f max, it's gonna print 90 for me because 90 was the biggest value here. And then we can return 0. That's only for returning. We're gonna learn that after. Okay, so this was our fun program today. In the next lecture, I'm gonna tell you guys how to take input from user, and that's the coolest thing. And we're gonna build a calculator, and that's gonna be really great. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe my video. Thanks for watching.